Hello, everyone. I'm Lobi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hi, Vivi. Hello, K Noon. Hi, Mom. Also, hello, Julie and Stacy on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. And of course, as you guys know, I'm streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as you all know. So, hello again, everyone. I hope everyone's been doing well. It's another wonderful Monday to start our week again. And actually, it's also a national holiday here in Canada. Tomorrow is Canada Day, so happy Canada Day. And if you're wondering what is it, it's pretty much like 4th of July for us in Canada. So from July 1st all the way to the 4th, or really the 5th and 6th, we hear fireworks. So, so there's always a lot of fireworks. But this week, this week on a Friday is the 4th of July. Since I'm in Canada, it should be a little bit quieter, where I am at least. So I'll still have class as usual anyway. So if you happen to be hanging out and wanting to meditate, I'll be here. And hello, Shanti. Thanks for joining in. And I see Ivy and Hakuzo on YouTube. Welcome. So, as always, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like today. Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation? Level 2, as in you kind of know what you're doing, but you like a lot of instruction? Or level 3, you want it more moderate? Or level 4, long silence? Of course, if you like level 4, Fridays are always level 4. 10. I don't have that level. Although I've had a lot of friends always pointing in, like asking for 5 or 6. Okay. All right. I see a few 3s, a few 2s. Now, even those watching the recording, I do go back and look at the comments, and then I put it into the count for the next day. Oh, hello, Ellen. Hello, Julie. Thanks for joining in. Okay, got a few more 2s. All right, 2s are just slightly winning right now. And of course, for those who are just joining in, these levels are not levels of difficulty. It's more allowing you to customize how much what you would like to do in our meditation. Because I know some days we just want more silence. Some days I need some help, and I understand. So I'm here to do what I can to help you all. And of course, if you don't get the level that you want today, there's also many. I made some YouTube playlists that have the levels already set out, so you can choose level 1, level 2, level 3, or level 4. And hello, Chintana. Hello, Andrew. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. Okay, looking at it. Okay, it looks like it's a tie for 2 and 3. All right, then we'll do something in between. Okay. Oh, hello, Beverly. Thanks for saying hi again. Okay, then for today, we'll do a 2 in a bit. So as we practice together, remember, always take your time. There are only 2 steps in meditation: relaxation and awareness. There's no need to do anything extra. You don't need to be perfect. Instead, allow yourself to feel perfect. Okay? Because many of us, as we practice, we tend to feel like I'm supposed to look a certain way. I'm supposed to be perfectly still, looking like that perfect pose and everything like that. The poses are ways to help us center. Great, use it if it works for you. But notice how there's so many different poses because there's so many different types of people. So adjust. Do what works for you. Simply sit in the chair, sit on your couch, lay in your bed if you want. As we practice together, the point is to get our mind to calm down, not to look the part. Okay? So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Allow yourself to breathe naturally and comfortably. As we inhale, inhale that calm, cool, refreshing air. As we exhale, exhale the negativity, the worries, the aches and pains. Just continue to allow it to be like a filter. Breathe in the calm, cool comfort. Exhale negativity, worries, allowing your body and mind to feel at ease with each breath. And of course, it doesn't need to be very quickly. I'm sure you're all going to be continually breathing throughout the entire session. Allow yourself to filter it out little by little. First, relax your body, then relax your mind. So allow your body to feel nice and comfortable. That's why I say, sit in your perfect position. Not my perfect position, but your perfect position. Because it's the position that feels perfect to you. Just as an example, while I'm teaching online, I tend to sit on a chair because the camera needs to be at a certain angle. But normally I like to sit on the floor, cross-legged. But you can sit in any position. Be comfortable first. And remember, even if right now you feel comfortable, later it might not feel so comfortable anymore. It's okay to move. I've been meditating for over 25 years. I still make adjustments. I just do them less, not as often, because I know how much I need to adjust. So don't feel like you're doing something wrong if you need to move. Even masters make adjustments. They're just quicker at it. Sometimes they're moving right in front of you, but they do it so light and gentle that you don't even notice. As when you make adjustments, do it in that way, light and gentle, never forceful. This way, it actually has two wonderful benefits. One, even if you're sitting alone, practice adjusting slowly, lightly, and gently. This way, when you have the opportunity to sit in a group, you won't accidentally bother those around you. But also, as our mind becomes more calm, more still, if you move too quickly, too abruptly, you can literally shake yourself out of your calm. Because even when you have a calm mind, sometimes your body needs a little adjustment. But if you adjust too hard, too strongly, you shake that calm right out of you, and you have to start over. If this happens, don't be mad, don't be annoyed. It's okay. Just reset, restart, continue. Because as we practice, there will be plenty of times where it'll feel like you're slipping, where you feel like you've made a misstep, or even trip over your own foot, figuratively. But it's okay. Just like learning any new skill, it won't be as smooth as silk at first. But the great thing is, you will learn from each of these little hiccups, and it'll make it easier for you to make adjustments in the future. All those hundreds of thousands of hiccups is what makes masters so quick to adjusting, able to adjust just right, appropriately, for whatever is bothering them at that moment. So even if you have distractions or feel like your mind is not quite calming down, don't feel bad. It's an opportunity to practice. To practice, bring your mind back to a calm level. That way, as you experience it more and more, you'll know how to deal with it a lot easier. Be able to let go easier, allowing your mind to be calm and peaceful easier. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Don't force, don't push. Enjoy this mini vacation. And if your mind begins to wander, as it naturally does, I recommend using a mantra. A mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound. Something that helps you calm your mind or bring back some focus. A mantra is a tool. You don't need to use it, but I recommend it in times of a wandering mind to help us quiet down and bring it back. The mantra we like to use: San Mo Arahant San Mo Arahant San Mo
As we continue to practice, remember to take your time, not to rush or force. Meditators tend to be in two types, either too tight or too slack. If you're too tight, what they mean is you're trying too hard. We tend to be a bit forceful, trying to see, straining, sometimes unintentional, almost automatically happening without realizing it. Until eventually you realize you don't feel very comfortable. These types also tend to feel bored. And it's okay if you realize that you're doing this. Remind yourself to relax. Take it easy. Take your time. It's the journey, not the destination. Take your time. And for those who are slack, the slack type are the ones who feel too relaxed. They also tend to be the ones who start dozing off and sometimes completely knocked out, asleep. This is also okay. It's very natural. Sometimes we're so used to being aware that when we finally start to relax, we let go all the way and then fall asleep. So if you realize you're a slack type, or the type that's more loose and lax, add more awareness. Recommend using the mantra, visualizing your object, or if all else fails, it's okay to open your eyes for a while. It's a good way to help you reset, restart, and continue. But also remember that in any style, when you reset and restart, you don't need to rush to go back. Take your time. For example, if you have a very strong wandering mind and you decide to open your eyes and restart, it's okay to look around for a little bit. It's why I have a video background, something nice to look at, to help our eyes, our mind, feel at ease. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to gently fall again and continue meditating. For some of you, you might find it's more comfortable to keep your eyes slightly open. That is also fine. For some, having your eyes open and fixated on a certain spot, a certain thing, that is also fine.
For now, we're all practicing. It's okay to experiment, adjust, and notice what works, what doesn't work. But if you plan to experiment, don't do too many things at once. I would recommend adjust one or two things each time you meditate. That way you can see if it's really the thing you adjusted, or was it just simply something else that it just happened to feel that way. But if you do too many different things at once, it's difficult to determine which thing was what helped you the most. We are all on this journey together, finding the path that works best for you. And it's the journey that we grow, not the destination. Because as we grow and get better, we all reach the same spot, the same destination. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind, and allow yourself to center. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intention to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from us, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city. Spread it out to fill the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sapphe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhagwantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths Do a little stretch if you'd like as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now. Whether because some days it feels great, some days it's almost okay. It's alright. Each time is always different, new. Even if it feels the same, it's always slightly different. And we can always grow from it. Things that work, try and do it again. Things that don't quite work, now we know what our obstacles are, and try to stay away from it as best you can. As we practice, you'll start to find ways that work best for you. You'll start to adjust and notice it, which will help you continue to further get better and better at calming your mind. Because that's the main thing we're learning how to do. How to get our mind to calm down. And being able to learn how to do that is quite important. Because there's plenty of moments in our life that test us. That will test us and make us feel, I need to calm down. You know you need to calm down, but sometimes it's too late. You've already exploded. So this is why we practice. That way we have that technique down, or at least know how to do it. That way when it happens, we're able to calm down, even if it's a little bit. Even if it goes from 100% to just simply 90%. Still better than 100%. It's always us. It's a process. You start to get better and better at it. Okay? And even if you got very good at it, you can still boil to 100. Okay? And that includes me, just letting you know. It still happens because we're human. Okay? We're fallible. We're not perfect. But by practicing, that's what helps us be able to be more contained and not create regret. Okay? So, because regrets happen always, that's just kind of part of life because we're human, we make mistakes. Today's wisdom talk, or really quote of the day, is about making corrections. So my master says, one can correct a negative life by doing these 5 things. 1, forget all negative acts in your past. Okay, whatever bad you've done, forget about it. Okay, there's a good reason for that. I'll talk about it after. For number 1, forget all negative things you've done in the past. Just throw it away. 2, abstain from doing any further negative acts. So the negativity you've done in the past, mistakes, leave in the past. Don't add more. Okay? Then, think of all the good things you've done. Recollecting your good deeds is a good thing. And 4, accumulate more good deeds. So do more good if you're able to. And then 5, meditate until you reach inner peace. So this is from my master, and you'll see, number 1, forget all the negative facts, because if you keep thinking about the negativity in your mind of the past, that negativity still has a lot of power on you. So this is why regrets can feel like it's so burdening, because we keep on thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. That little mistake from way back then suddenly becomes like a giant mountain on you, crushing you with guilt and other things. So as someone asked about guilt last time. So that's the thing. It's actually a very bad thing to have all that extra negativity that you're bringing into yourself by simply thinking about your past mistakes. So instead, leave it in the past. At most, it's like a label saying, remember, don't do that again. That's it. Learn from it. Not dwell on the past of what you've done wrong. And then 2, to not do more. That's why we're learning from it. So we don't keep doing that bad thing to ourselves or to others. Then think of the good things you've done in the past. This is a good thing to think about. Thinking of the good things you've done. It can be very simple and sometimes even a little bit childish. Thinking back, when I was a kid, I was able to run a mile very fast. That's something cute and fun, but it's just something to at least help your mind kind of lift up instead of thinking of just negativity. Of course, I'm thinking more, think of the good things you've done, like holding the door open for someone, letting someone pass you on the road, doing a donation to your favorite charity, your temple, your church. Something like that. These are all good things that we can think about. Even just caring for your parents. Yeah, even as a kid or especially as adults, when we think of our parents, if they're still with us, we do what we can, right? So these are all steps that we can help us move forward and accumulate doing more good deeds. Then 5, meditate until you reach inner peace. The point of the meditation is to help us gain that calm, gain that peace. Because once you have that calm and peace, your mind's more clear. And then the first 4 steps become more clear to you, and you'll continue to do it. So this is why he says if you want to correct your negative life, this is the thing to do. Forget the negativity you've done in the past. Mistakes happen. Leave it in the past. Don't do more mistakes. We learn from the mistakes, okay? Think of the good things you've done. Try and do more good things if you can, or continue doing more good things. And then meditate for your inner peace. Okay, so just some words of wisdom from a master, and I hope you will give it a try. Even if your life is not negative, this is a great way to keep our positive going forward. Okay, so I hope you all give it a try and practice. Okay, so I see more people came in. Hey, Daniel. Hello, Akshi, here on Zoom. Also, I see Sue, Nokgao, and Lillian and Astrid joining on YouTube. Thanks for joining in. And hello, Guanyan on Facebook. Okay, so as always, I open the floor to questions. You can type in the chat or turn on your mic if you like, for those here on Zoom. But first, Vivi has a little comment. She says, I felt there were 2 light tunnels that I passed through. Then I felt calm but prone to drifting off. And then I reset. Okay, that's very good. Now the thing is, as we're practicing and meditating, there will be a lot of very interesting experiences that happen. I want you all to just simply experience. Okay? Don't feel like there's something supposed to happen. Everyone's a little bit different. Some people, yeah, they feel like this light tunnel. Some people feel like it's an elevator. Some people feel like it's a free fall. Everyone's different, okay? But think of it as the experience saying, good job, keep going, all right? So allow yourself to just center and just experience. But yes, once if your calm starts to kind of drift off, or you start to go, ooh, what's this? It's gone. Okay, so understand that will happen, no problem. It's just an experience. Let it just happen. Very good. Okay. All right. So Hakuso had a question. He's asking, is it harder to focus during meditation, in walking, or compared to sitting? So meaning to meditate while walking or sitting, which one is harder? It depends on the person. In general, sitting tends to be better, mostly because we're not trying to do anything. We're stationary, and then usually our eyes are closed, so no visual input. In general, sitting tends to be better because we're quieting everything, except for our mind. But in some cases, some people, if your mind's very, 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 I guess in most people in general, your mind's just really racing all the time. Walking meditation is not a bad idea. Where your thing is, when you're doing walking meditation, you're still getting relaxation and awareness as you walk. You center yourself as you walk, but also it's just kind of taking your time. The walking is like a nice way to help you let go of your thoughts, so you kind of focus on your steps. Or you can experience your surroundings. Like, I like to do some walking meditation in a park. I'll just kind of walk around, enjoy the park. Oh, during the meditation, you see that this is a park that's so the picture behind me, this is Azusa, our Azusa Center, and this is a park right next door. They just built it in the past couple years, so I got to experience it this year when I went. I thought, wow, this is so nice. So I just kind of walked around, enjoyed it, enjoying the fresh, lush grass, enjoying the clean air. Just taking my steps one by one, having my mind centered. You can use the mantra as you go also, but the whole point is the walking meditation, or really meditation in movement, can also be helpful. So everyone's different. What works for you might, like it might not work for someone else, but everyone's a little different. Give it a try first, and you'll see what works best for you. But like I said, in general, sitting tends to be easier just because There's no extra visual output or visual input that can easily distract us. Even meditation that have the technique of opening your eyes, there are open eye meditations. And what they do is visualize by literally looking at it. For example, one technique would be to light a candle or look at a flame. Pretty much just keep staring at the flame. And that's one way. Another technique is to visualize water or just watch the water. There'll be water dripping or something like that, and just keep on watching the water. Or just simply looking at a patch of earth or just one spot on the ground. So you'll notice there are many different techniques that help us get some focus that helps us in the way that works best for you. After you get that calm, then it's instead of focusing outward, we bring it inward, and it'll allow us to go in deeper. So that's why there's so many wonderful tools in meditation to help us start to slow down. But slowing down is not the whole thing. There is a limit to open eye meditation and meditation and movement. But you can go in deeper. It's a good way to, like, for example, let's say you like to move first. Your meditation is walking first. And then after you get that calm, you come in, sit down, and go in deep. Like how I mentioned about one person, a high-level meditator. She would hold a pillow, fall asleep the first 10 minutes, and then she'd feel rested, put the pillow down, and she's ready to go. Everyone's different. You'll find the technique that works for you. Okay? Thank you for your question. Okay. All right. Any other questions or wonders tonight? No worries. Sabai, sabai. Oh, then let me share a question that I got at a Home Depot today. I met a gentleman at the Home Depot. He just happened to see the monks. There were four of us, so we just walk around looking for things that we need for our renovations. I will make a clip to show you guys soon. It's almost done, but the renovations are not done yet. And this man came up to us. He's like, "Hey, are you guys monks?" I'm like, "Yes." "You guys do meditation?" "Yes." He said, "I used to do meditation, but I started to feel like all these energies and I just didn't like it." I said, "Oh." He said, "Is that normal?" I said, "Yes, it is normal in the beginning. The reason is because when you first start to be more aware, it's not that those energies weren't there at the beginning. They've always been there, but we were never aware. It's kind of like that saying, ignorance is bliss." So if you don't really know anything, you're just doing your own thing. You don't really care. You don't notice anything. But then once you start to notice, then it's up to us to filter and accept or leave. And I told him that at first it's kind of like you're in the battlefield and you're naked, so you'll feel everything because you have nothing shielding you. But what we're supposed to do is that now that our mind's more calm, more peaceful, we use that calm and peace to become like the armor shield for us. It's not that you will stop feeling, but you're able to feel and not be affected so much. How our master would tell us is that he would say, visualize yourself inside the Buddha, or as if the Buddha is you, you are the Buddha. That's how he explains it. It literally means that good energy from within, that peaceful energy, to become that shield for you. So this is my help translating into what it actually is that you're doing. For Buddhists, visualizing the Buddha is like a great way to help us feel this good power within us, this good energy, because we know the Buddha is good energy. That's why we think of it. So when we're meditating, we're getting that good energy and just sharing it out and then keeping it a nice little shield, a little bubble of peace. So our peace is right here. Even if someone comes in to mess with us, it's like, oh, that's all right, because you still have your peace. But if you don't keep that peace with you, then you become less mindful. You start to react to everything negatively. We get annoyed, we get frustrated, we get angry, all the very normal things that will happen because we aren't mindful. And this is why we keep that peace with us. Then you can continue. So then I told him, in a couple months we'll be able to open our center, and I plan to have in-person sessions also. But until the place is ready, we can't really do that yet. So we're still in renovations, and yeah, little by little. So I just wanted to share that with you all. So if you do have that same feeling where you're even outside of meditation, you're starting to feel energy. You feel the negativity from people, or you feel this and that, and it's going to be a little weird at first because you're just more aware now. And then just remembering that it's okay. Now you're just starting to feel it more. So no problem. Okay? Okay. And if no other questions tonight, I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you like to chat. Take care, everyone.